You're wondering why the 2000 tick chart's the best for the ES futures and not a bigger or smaller tick chart. Well, the 2000 tick chart for me works because of the time frame that it represents. Like, it's typically printing anywhere from like 15 seconds per bar to like about 2 minutes per bar, depending on the time of day. Obviously in the overnight it's a lot slower, but for me it just represents the price action similar to a time frame that I would trade as a scalper. So most scalpers are going to trade a 1 minute chart, or maybe like a 30-second or 15-second chart, or like a 2 minute chart. And so the 2000 tick lines up pretty well with those time frames while giving you more information. So it's the best time frame for the ES for scalping, in my opinion. If you start going shorter than the 2000 tick, you can get away with trading like a 1500 tick or a 1200 tick to some extent, but you'll get more false signals because the time frame becomes too small. Similarly, like I've met people that trade like a 200 tick chart, and it's like it just looks extremely chaotic and you can't read second entries very well. There's a bunch of false signals that pop up, similar to if you tried to trade like a 5-second chart. It just doesn't really work for reading the actual movement of the price. If you're trading on a longer time frame, like a more than 2000 tick, that's usually more for like more of a day trade where you're in the trade for a lot longer than a scalp, or like a position trade. So like you can trade, a 4000 tick chart or, a 10,000 tick chart if you plan on being in the trade for a large move. But I don't typically trade like that. I like to scalp and then leave runners and stuff. So I find the 2000 tick to be perfect for scalping, but I think the bigger tick time frames are better for swing trading and stuff like that. And smaller will just get you wrecked most of the time. So that's kind of the way I see it.